Hey guys, so I had a kind of moment out here. The stars are just phenomenal. Like you could see the stars like they were just like like on a Rolls Royce. That's kind of how you could see them out here because it's so dark. Any gax. Um, I was staring up at the stars, and sometimes I like to talk to the universe, and so I'm like, I want to talk about being intentional. Because one night, and this is a true story, guys, I was like intentional about I'm gonna grab a chair, I'm gonna put it right in the middle of my property, and I'm just gonna stare up at the stars, and I'm expecting a badass like shooting star. Man, so as I was sitting there, not even 5 minutes into it, guys, honestly, I was just sitting there, and then all of a sudden I see a star, a shooting star, starting from the west, northwest. And I'm like, sick. And I'm like, oh, it'll burn off right now. Okay, it's gonna burn off. I mean, it went from like one side of the sky to the other, guys. Just like this bad, you could see everything coming off the tail. I was like, mother of God. So this year, it's been kind of funny because this year I've been really intentional about things I really want to get done. So it's like that just hit me. It was like my sign saying, hey, when you're intentional, things are going to start happening for you. And that's exactly what 2025 has done for me, like especially with the sport of paramotoring. I'd like to explain to you guys how when I first discovered that, I just made all the excuses that we usually mostly always say, which is like, oh, I'll never get to that. Oh, it's too expensive. Oh, it's too much learning. No, I don't have the money for it. No, it's just, you put all the excuses out there. So of course it's not going to happen, right? Well, the second time I rediscovered paramotoring, paragliding first, I was like, I don't know what it's going to take, but I'm going to get there. And that was it. The rest was history. It happened so effortlessly, like everything just started falling into place, like it was just drawn to me because I was being intentional. The way I was being intentional was I sat down one day and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get back into drawing. So at the time, because I've been watching so many YouTube videos about it, I said I'd like to learn how to paramotor and paraglide. So I drew myself doing that over some canyons, and there's another little paraglider over here, so it's 2 of us, 3 of us maybe. And I drew it, and I shit you not, 2 days later, I see this like thing flying in the air, and I'm like, what the heck? So it was a fixed wing trike, 2-person. And I was like, that is badass, dude. And I just stared at it and I go, wait, that's telling me something. So I said, you know what? I need to know who this guy is. So I grabbed my puppy, I got out of my PJs, I jumped in my truck, and I was out. I'm like, I'm going to the airport because I know that's where he's going to be landing because he can't land in dirt. And so I said, I need answers. I'm going to go meet this guy. And, I met him. He was a cool dude. He was like, hey, you want to go up? I'll take you up. And I'm like, what? And he took me up flying, guys. I was like, this was my call. Because I sat there drinking my coffee. I see this guy. He just made a U-turn right at my property. He could have gone in any other direction or may not even made it to my property. And the fact that he did, I was like, okay, this is calling me. This is like telling me, are you gonna move or are you just gonna stay there? So I decided to move, and I was intentional. And so that's where I'm at today. Just being intentional about the things that I want to get into, the things I want to manifest. So hope this helps somebody out there.